And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aslaminem, and today what I have for you today is this nice Kaneki figure. Now, I have also put some Dokugo mangas in the background, as you can see. So, first, let's talk about this figure. As we can see, this is a figure that occurs. The scene of this figure occurs at the start of the second season or near the end of the first season. There are, of course, this head is not the only head, as you can take it off and put regular head. So I would say that is a pretty nice detail. Of course, I like to keep this one. Now let's talk about this head for a second. As you can see, the paint job on the head itself is done almost perfectly. These little damages are not there they did not arrive with this, but instead I have caused this damage by just putting it in the box. Of course, it did arrive like this, and this is not that much of a problem. And this is when they put the hair on the head, they had to put it somehow. Like I said, this is not the problem, as if you are looking at it from this distance, it does not even appear visible. So that is it for the head. Of course, it is put like this, which I will show on this head. Now let's talk about this head. This head is done very nicely. Of course, there are a few things that could have been better. So I'll just let zoom in. Okay, so we have this line here which represents the zip. We have the eye, only one, and it is done perfectly. Although one thing I would change, maybe I would add some veins in the eye. Of course, there are veins on the side. This patch could have been a bit better. And this zip over here could have been a bit better. Now, as for these, what I assume to be ventral pipes, they are pretty good. And the hair has the same thing as the previous head, just where they put it, but at a little longer distance, it does not even appear visible. And you see, this hair does not have any damages. Of course, there's this part of the thing, and you put it quite simply, easily. Just look at this, you take a look at this, and as you can see, that it has one side like cut out, so you just put it on, pushed a bit to get it firm in place, and that is it. Now let us talk about quality of the figure. Now, first thing I want to mention is that these Kakuyas are amazingly done, and you can even see over here on them that beside having these scales, there are also small veins and stuff like that. So amazing job on the details, and they are pretty sturdy, a bit flexible so they don't break. If you're holding them like this, you can swing around and they will not break. And all in all, Kaguyas are done amazing. Now, onto the body itself. Just a second for it to zoom in. You can see that the arms are put on, and that is a bit more visible than when the hair was put on, but still at a really long distance it's not visible. There are some scratches on the shirt. Of course, over here where the Kaguya is, the shirt is lifted, so that is one amazing detail. And here where the Kaguyas are also some red veins, so really amazing details. Now onto the arms. Arms are done amazingly. The nails are painted pretty good, and the shackles are sturdy in. So I think I can show you on this arm. No, I can't. But basically, on this arm, you can kind of see how they're put together, as there is another small piece of plastic. Zoom it in. Yeah, you can see a piece of plastic, and it's just put inside so that the chains don't like move around, and it is honestly done pretty well. Now onto the pants. The pants are done amazingly. You can see these kind of like dust, that they are pretty old and damaged and stuff like that. And last part, Alex. I mean, not the last part, but the last part about it, of his body. Now, there are also shackles. His nails over here are also painted black, and so are on this leg as well. Of course, they are done pretty amazing. And last part. Now, last part is this stand itself. Now, the thing about it is, as you can clearly see here, you can remove it. However, I will not, as it is a bit harder to put it in place. As you can see, I still haven't pushed it entirely, so yeah, a bit harder. But it is done amazing as well, and really well. You can see over here cracks, and over here there's like a blood flowing between the stones, and they really appear like they have been randomly placed, not just designers, like by a designer. And that would be it for this figure. Of course, I will leave the link where you can get the figure in the comment below. Not the comment, but the description, where I will also leave my Instagram page. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment if you enjoyed it. It really helps out a lot, and with the algorithm. And I just want to say thank you all. We have reached 70 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but for me it is, and we are nearing 1,000 views in total. So thank you a lot for that, and I will see you in next video. Goodbye.